Hi everyone, welcome on your mat. Make sure you have a cushion or a folded blanket to be seated on. So you can be seated with your hips a bit elevated from the floor and make sure you're seated comfortable. Let's close the eyes. Let's take a moment to get centered. Maybe roll your shoulders up, back and down, or feel free to create some movements with your neck moving from side to side or back and forth. And when you're seated still, what you want to do is to just observe the breath. Use this moment to arrive fully present within yourself, no matter what will come next, no matter what happened in the past. You're here present, committed to practice, committed to be in your body, to feel, to experience what you have to experience. And most of all, to create more awareness. So use this moment to set an intention for your practice. Whatever you wish you want to cultivate on the mat, but even off the mat into your life. Start slowly but steadily to change your breath pattern into the ujjayi, breathing in and out to the nose, slightly constricting the throat. You start to notice that your breath is becoming longer, more deeper. And start to draw your navel in towards the spine. And create space in between your collarbones by depressing your shoulder blades down the back. And when you're ready, open the eyes, gently gazing forward. Using the next inhalation to arch the back, sending your tailbone backward, your sternum up towards the ceiling as you look up. As you exhale, round your back, chin to chest, and scoop your tailbone forward. With the next inhale, again, arch the back, look up, keep your shoulders back and down. Exhale, round, hug your navel in, the front of the ribs in. And again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. With the next inhale, arrive seated tall, reach the arms up, hands overhead, spread your fingers. As you exhale, rotate your arms back and down. Again, inhale, this time move your arms from forward all the way up, looking up. Exhale, arms back and down. One more. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. With the next inhale, reach your arms up and then bend your right elbow and send your left arm behind your back. Catch your hands together. If you cannot reach them together, then eventually you can grab your shirt, whatever you're wearing, and really press your elbows back. Maybe slightly move the chin in the direction of the chest so you can create more space into your upper back and neck. With the next inhale, release and reach the arms up. And change side. Right arm behind your back, bend both elbows, catch your hands together. Or maybe not, just grab something, piece of the cloth that you're wearing on. Press your elbows back. Again, make sure the sides of the chest are long, so do not round the lower back here, nor your upper back. It might be possible that you were able to grab your hands together on one side and not on the other one, and that's totally normal. Don't think about it, just be present. Release your hands together and reach the arms up. As you exhale, place your hands to the mat in front of you. Remove the cushion or the blanket that you had underneath you. And we arrive into all fours on the hands and knees. Make sure you are spreading your fingers wide, pressing the palms down, start to create connection with the earth. Tuck your toes under and gently press your seat bones towards the heels. And then with your hands, really press the mat away. Almost you're lifting the knees off the mat. Come back on your knees, on your hands into all fours. And one more time, press back. Now to stretch the soles of the feet. With the next inhale, come back up into all fours and then untuck your toes. Place the top of the feet into the mat. Now step your hands forward as much as you can. Keep your fingers spread, your palms facing down, and really start to arch the back, moving your tailbone up towards the ceiling for Anatasana. Your sternum goes to the mat. Maybe chin to the mat, maybe forehead to the mat. If you notice that you are completely relaxing your arms, try to undo it and keep your arms as active as possible here. Now stay focused into the breath. And then press steadily the mat away to lift your chest and step your hands back. Wrist under the shoulders, tuck your toes under. Exhale into downward facing dog, lifting your hips up and back. Move freely into your first downward facing dog in a way that you can both feel in the body, but also create yourself solid foundation. Really rooting down. Micro bending the knees if this is what you need, if you have a lot of tension into your hamstrings. No tension into the neck. With the next exhalation, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Keep your feet hip width apart, fold forward completely. Interlace your fingers behind your back and send your hands forward over your head. Your back is nice and long. Your knees can be micro bent, but there's no tension into the neck. And drop your hands down. Close your legs and feet together. With the next inhale, lengthen your back halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, lifting your chest and arms all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart center, Samasthiti. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, long back, look down. Exhale again, refold. And rise, inhale in, reaching up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart center. One sun salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms up, elongate, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, descend from your hips. Halfway lift, inhale, long back. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down, feet back. Bend the elbows, maybe drop the knees into the mat if you feel so. Upper facing dog, inhale, keep your legs active. Downward facing dog, exhale, hips up and back. Breathe fully into the feelings and sensations into the body. Start to really experiencing your body more awake, more present. With the next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Flex the foot to keep the hips squared. Step the foot forward to the right thumb, crescent lunge. Back heel lifted, reach the arms up as you inhale. Take a moment, making sure the back leg is straight, the heel is pressing back, and that you're hugging everything towards the center. With the next exhalation, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift the sternum, look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands overhead. So it's easy here to lose the balance. So what you want to do is really press into the back foot and keep the back leg as strong as possible. With the next inhale, come back to center into crescent lunge. Look forward. And then balance on your right leg, arriving into dancer's pose, catching your left ankle with your left hand. Activate your right arm. Reach higher, do not just fold forward with the chest, but then press the ankle into the hand, starting to arch the back. Keep space into the upper chest. Navel in, shoulders back and down. Release the hand from your left foot. Bend the front knee, come back into crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. When you're ready, create eagle arms with your left arm under the right. Elbows at the same level of the shoulders. Look forward, and again, when you're ready, balance on your right leg, arriving into eagle pose, Garudasana, with your left leg on top of the right. Squeeze your thighs together, both knees are bent. Elbows, as said, in the same level of your shoulders. Press your forearms together. With the next inhale, reach the arms up, bring your left knee into the chest, flex the foot, and foot down, hands in front of the heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, hands down, feet back, bend the elbows, maybe drop the knees. Upper facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your left leg up and back. Step the foot forward to the left thumb. Crescent lunge, back heel lifted, arms up. Again, your hips are squared. Take a moment to ground. Keep your back leg strong. Interlace your fingers behind. Inhale to lift the sternum, engage your core more in. Exhale, fold forward, hands overhead. Trying to keep the sides of the chest as long as possible. Don't collapse into your left hip. With the next inhale, rise back up, chest and arms up into crescent lunge. And then balance on your left leg, dancer's pose. Catch your right ankle with your right hand. First, square off your hips. Flex the upper foot, activate the upper arm, and then press the ankle into the right hand. Open up. And release the hand from the foot. Bend the front knee back into crescent lunge. Arms up. Eagle arms with your right arm under the left. Forearms together. Keep your gaze forward. And then balance again on your left leg. Right leg on top. Squeeze your legs and thighs together. Sit lower. With the next inhale, reach the arms up. Bring your right knee into the chest, flex the foot. And foot down, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, long back. Exhale, chaturanga. Upper facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Just one more deep breath. And then lift your right leg up and back, flex the foot. Step the foot forward to the right thumb, warrior two. Back foot grounded, heel to arch, and lift your chest and arms open. Make sure the front foot is in line with the ankle. Extend the front knee. Triangle. Tilt your hips back. Send your right hand forward. And then place your right hand down and left arm up. Try to stack your arms in one line first. Really ground the other edge of the back foot. And then bend the upper elbow and place your left arm behind your back, moving your left hand towards your right thigh. Look up or look down based on how you feel. And release it. Reach your left arm up first. Look down, both hands down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. To the other side. Left leg reaches up. Step the foot forward, warrior two. Ground the back heel and ground the back foot in line with the edge of the mat. Arms open, heel to arch. Ground, shoulders down. Triangle, extend the front knee, hips back, left arm forward. Keep these lengthened into the chest as you lower the hand down, maybe over the block, and right arm up. Keep your shoulders back. Really activate your left kneecap here. Again, bend the upper elbow. Move your upper arm behind your back, with the hand seeking for your left thigh. Breathe with your ujjayi. And release the bind, bringing your right arm up. Hands down, exhale into Chaturanga Vinyasa or downward facing dog if you feel you want to skip it. Maybe a full exhalation out of your mouth. Take a moment to observe, to feel the body. Drop your knees into the mat, all fours. Tuck your toes under. With the next inhale, lift your chest and arms up. As you exhale, rotate your arms back for camel pose. Place your hands on your lower back, elbows in, lift the sternum up. What you want to do is to try to keep your hips over the knees. And it's not just about dropping back with your chest, with your back, but it is about lengthening up. So it's essential that your navel stays in. One more deep breath. And slowly release it. Come back up, look forward, and then seat into your heels. Keep your toes tucked under if you can. We are not gonna stay here forever, but just a moment, exploring the sensations and reminding yourself that everything that you are experiencing, it won't last forever. It's just part of this moment. And maybe it's about being able to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. Whole fours. Hands down and give your toes a nice massage into the mat. All right. Cross your ankles. Seat yourself back. Let's move into Gomukhasana. So you want to have your left leg on top. Into the mat, and your right leg on top. And what you want to do is to align your knees. So it's up to you how close you want to keep the feet to the hips. But you want to know that if you move your feet away from the hips, it's going to be probably more intense for your hips. All right? So flex your feet, make sure you're seated tall. If you need, you can place the folded blanket or the cushion underneath the hip that is off the mat. And then when you're ready, fold forward. We're not gonna stay here for long, but just a few breaths. exploring the sensations into our hips. As said before, allowing ourselves to stay and to create space into this moment. With the next inhale, come back up with the chest, hands behind you, so you can have the space to release your legs and change sides. Now you have your right leg into the mat and your left leg on top. Help with your hands to place your knees in the same line. It doesn't matter if they touch or not. It's based on how your body is, how your bones are. So no worries. Just breathe into it. Make sure you can place both seat bones into something and then fold forward. And maybe fold forward is not really for you and you want to stay seated up, and that's also fine. Try to keep your back as long as possible here. And inhale, rise back up. Hands behind you, release your legs. And take a moment to move your knees from side to side. And then arrive on your back for Shavasana. Relax your legs, your arms, the whole body. Release the Ujjayi breath. Stay with your eyes closed. Cultivating a few more moments of stillness and presence. And rest and stay in Shavasana for as long as you can. Enjoying the effect of the practice. Until next time, namaste. Thank you.